it's interesting because I just got off the phone from a friend about half an hour ago. On the phone for about half an hour or something, and I just came up to like make a recording, but I thought I'd just like chill for a minute, listen to a video. And on the video that I'm listening to, she's basically, by divine design, I dare say, like the lady, the content creator, for want of a better word, she's no disrespect, like she's actually saying that someone around me like, kind of believes that I'm like a kind of a fallen angel or something like that, or something kind of like a reincarnation or something like that, which is so funny because my mate from work, who used to work with a little bit, we've had like a spiritual relationship in a sense. I feel like God speaks to me through him in some ways and gives me direction, inspired unbeknownst to him often. But like, yeah, for example, led me to Psalms the other day, which I added to my book, The Blueprint, Matthew Johns, and then because he said something. Yeah, anyway, long story short, what I was going to say was I said some amazing stuff to him. I was proud of it basically, but the context of it is, and I was saying like, about how God can speak through us, and does. God speaks through everything, and I was quite proud of it. I don't want to toot my own horn and so to speak and say, oh yeah, that I was proud of it, because ultimately I think it's God, and that was it. I was like what I've said before, for example, that almost sounds sacrilegious and big-headed kind of thing to like say, what I'm saying is so good that it must come from God kind of thing. It's not that I'm saying that. I'm saying that God is what we see as good and bad. He's everything that I do that I think is good, and he's everything that I do that I think is not so great of me, like bad. Not to blame God for it. I'm saying that God is the author of all. God uses the quote unquote bad things in order to be stepping stones to the good. But I was just calmer than I've been before. I would have been more gutted in the past, I would have thought, when I said to my friend like, oh yeah, I wish I'd recorded all that after it, like but I was safe in the knowledge and said to him that that if God can do it once, he's done it many times, he'll do it again, and we'll have many more good conversations. So often is the case, I'm sure you can relate, when you try to recreate, it often doesn't, you don't make it in the way that you're supposed to do, but that's all by divine design. There are no mistakes, that's the thing. But yeah, I think the gist of what I was saying ultimately was at one point from a friend that say, I can't remember if I've documented this before or not, often is the case, and you're like, oh gosh, I'll make a recording, I've recorded that 1,000 times already. So what I'm saying is like, God, if you believe that God exists and then God is in heaven, so to speak, and that he's created this realm, and hasn't he? This realm must be for a purpose, and it's to experience separation from God and appreciate the light in the dark, so to speak, and by divine design. And what I'm getting at is that so this existence, this matrix, this world and realm that we live in, is like, but it must have a purpose, because otherwise, if it was just like heaven and everyone got on, so to speak, like perfectly, immaculately, and everything was so easy, just exactly like heaven, how as easy as that, heaven on earth, then this would be, by definition, be an extension of heaven. If this was literally like heaven, it would be part of heaven, And then so obviously, because it's not like heaven, it's not heaven, it's actually, it kind of corroborates and adds credence to the theoretical fact that this realm is not only designed by God, it's designed by God for a purpose, to experience and learn of. Whoever knows the end, because God's ways are not our ways, but we can only go by the evidence, and the evidence point indicates too that this is for a reason, and also the evidence indicates that God is also involved, and not reactive, but actually it's all planned. Everything's planned, and I hope you understand. And if you do or you don't, it's by divine design. So either way, it's all cool. No pressure, but who knows what else I said after that, but it was pretty mad. But maybe I'll give it a rest because the recording's getting quite long. But ultimately, God created this realm, and that's what I wanted to say. If this realm was heaven on earth, then it would be as heaven is, and therefore it's not by divine design. But yes, thank you, Father. Only love is real, and this life is a drop in the ocean of eternity. Going back to God, where we are just fragments of the Lord, who we agreed in agreement with ourselves, i.e. God, I am and you are. We are Father incarnate, and all things move and connected as one. Basically in unison, we agreed as fragments of the Father to come here as more quote-unquote independent, autonomous entities, independent, but like autonomous, who live with the illusion we give permission to ourselves, so to speak, i.e. the Father within, that when we incarnate here, that our memory, so to speak, will be wiped and erased. So in order for us to have this experience by divine design, because if we had our memories, then we wouldn't be having the exact, let alone anywhere near the same experience that we are enjoying. And everything is to enjoy because it's by divine design. If God designed this experience for you, it's by its definition absolutely perfect. God would not make mistakes. He's designed the perfect thing. Even if it doesn't seem perfect, we're all one. Easier said than done while we're down here in the densest realm, we know. But that one's yet fell, at least haven't gone beyond this realm yet, to back to the hive, so to speak. But yeah, I've digressed. I thought I was going to say something pretty deep there, but thank you, Father. I think that this is all designed so that we can have an experience and just learn and grow. I forgot what I was going to say, but thank you, Father. I love you.